All right, here we are. Welcome on this somber day. September the 11th, 2023, remembering 9/11, September 11, 2021, 22 years ago. Do you know where you were? 22 years ago. I was at work. It was a little after 9. I was working at Ellen Park Auto Care. And I came from the back. The TV was on in the waiting area. And I came up to get a cup of coffee. I poured my coffee. And I was talking to Jan. Hi, Heidi. I was talking to Jan, our receptionist. And that's when it came on. That's when it happened. And so I remember very well. I was at work 22 years ago. And when this horrific event took place. Hi, Heidi. Welcome. God bless you. Do you remember where you were? Where were you 22 years ago? Maybe you're only 22 now, Heidi. I don't know. God bless you, sister. Nice to see you. Hope you had a beautiful, wonderful, restful weekend. Oh, my. You know, we're going to talk about a few things coming up here. Hopefully we get some people in our chat. And always remember, Jesus saved my life, and he can save yours too, if he hasn't already. He has saved so many people's lives, I went to Tim Horton, and finished up with our morning run of our ministry, and got a coffee to come here at noon. I usually drink 1 cup a day anymore, Heidi, and now it's cup number 2. So. A lot of people don't realize, I don't know, we don't have enough people in our chat room yet, but there was a third building that went down, that imploded. Building number 3, that no plane touched that building. No plane hit that building, and it just crumbled. It just went down, and it was blocks away from the towers. So maybe somebody might this will be uploaded to YouTube if you're watching later, after the fact. Maybe, what do you think? What do you think really happened on that day? What do you think really took place on that day? Well, it's a new week, and I am pretty much convinced that this is the Rapture month, that this is it. Hello, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Richard from Rochester, New York. New York, what a day. Richard in New York City, in Manhattan. I think the memorials are over now, but where were you, Richard, 22 years ago today? Not to leave to go to work on a day, my son was being a little kid. Oh, I hear, oh my goodness, just getting ready to leave work that day. My son was being a little kid. He went in elementary school, so I had to go pick him up because wow, isn't that something? I think it was too. Richard, because you got the towers going down, but there's building 3. Building 3, the no plane has hit. And looking at the Pentagon, it's kind of something isn't right. And I hope I don't get kicked off of YouTube. But we know Flight 93 that went down in Shanksville. It is such a nice thing for the family of those that lost their lives on that fateful day, that plane that went down in Shanksville. But from what research I did, it was ordered shot down. It wasn't a group of heroes that overtook the terrorist. That Bush ordered that plane shot down, and there were MiG fighter jets spotted. And the way that it crashed, I believe that we shot that plane out of the sky before it could hit the Capitol or the White House. And that's what I believe from what I've researched. And about the buildings imploding and the steel and how hot it is to melt. And, I was at home my day off when first happened in the grocery store. Oh my goodness! I heard two planes crashed into the. Isn't that something? But this is a somber day. I mean, no matter will the truth ever come out. I don't know. I don't know in this world, this evil world that we're living in. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but I remember that. I remember reports. Yes, yes. He no. Well, Bush was at that school. Remember that? He was at that school with a group of school children when he got the. I don't think he was on vacation. Biden's on vacation. Where's Biden today? On the anniversary of 9/11. Where is he? He's in Alaska. Move him north to Alaska. Move him north. Keep him out of here. But and we got the cackling hen in New York. And jeez, I hope they don't let her speak. Please don't give her the microphone. Don't let her speak. And then you got Mayor Adams. He's there. I can't stand that long. How do they stand there for that many hours? And then you got the governor. What's her name? I can't think of her name now. Hogle. We got a brand of hot dogs here. She's a hot dog, all right. In Michigan, and it's not far from where I live, is where they have originated. It's called Kogel. So every time I think of Kathy Hogle, I think of Kogel hot dogs. But, Heidi says 9/11, and I thought he was actually a Bruce Willis movie. Oh, yeah. I thought it was a Die Hard movie. Yeah, it seemed like a Die Hard movie, didn't it, Heidi? It seemed like it was a Die Hard movie. Well, where are our friends? Where's Sister Diane and Fumiko? Where are you, Fumiko? I love you so much. Where is your beautiful, beautiful 21-year-old daughter? Where is she? Where is she? Oh, Sister Barbara. I think she just had her 21st birthday. Oh, you youngins, I'm telling you. You youngins. Where is everybody on this Monday? I don't know. But we're going to have to do a live tonight. You know what I mean? Because I want to preach on the signs of the rapture to come. I've been preaching for a long time that there's going to be a major, major earthquake. Now there's something going on. We know we got this hurricane Lee heading this way, and then another one is headed. We've seen the devastation and the fire that took place in Maui, and now there is a hurricane. I'm sorry, there is a volcanic eruption in Hawaii. The Kilauea volcano is erupting right now. The Kilauea volcano is erupting as we speak. So that's some breaking news in Hawaii. After the devastation that took place in Maui, the volcano Kilauea is on fire. It's erupting as we speak. Didn't know where Biden is. Biden don't even know. Biden doesn't know where he made a fool of himself. A fool of himself over there in Vietnam. What was he doing? He's talking about the movie. You know, I do my Good Morning YouTube. It's like Good Morning Vietnam, but that's where I got it from. But he was making that joke. It's not a joke what took place in Vietnam. Oh my God. And he has just lost it. He has just lost it. One that I heard about, that crash. The Pentagon, yeah. I knew, but it's supposedly a 6-foot-tall Afghani, Osama bin Laden, and he has kidney disease failure, so he's wheeling around a dialysis machine. So should be kind of easy to find. But America, you should have been sitting back scratching your head because we're looking for Osama bin Laden from Afghanistan. But the fake news, the New World Order, they're they're pulling the wool over your eyes, because we understand that the attacks were orchestrated from the Saudi Arabian government. So we're going to look for an Afghan in Afghanistan when it was the Saudis that did this. But hold the phone. We got to change gears here, because the American people are asking too many questions. They're snooping like Snoop Dogg. They're snooping around. They're figuring that maybe Osama bin Laden, Afghanistan, he's too easy to find, and now it's slipping out. It's slipping out that the attacks really came from the Saudi government. So we got to have a diversion. We're going to tell them, Bush says that we're going to tell them that, hi Blue Sky, we're going to tell them that Saddam Hussein has weapons of mass destruction. So rather than looking for a 6-foot-tall Afghani wheeling a dialysis machine in Afghanistan when the attacks really orchestrated from Saudi Arabia, they divert the American people over to where? Iraq. And we have the Iraq War. Shock. And I was sitting in shock and awe. What are we doing in Iraq? Why aren't we going after the Saudi Arabians that are orchestrating this in Afghanistan and using a decoy? Because we can't kill any Saudis because of the oil. So we'll kill Osama bin Laden. And then I'm thinking about Obama. And then I'm thinking about Osama. So I'm thinking about Osama, Obama, Barack. My mind is going like, that's too much. Why are we in Osama bin Laden, Barack Obama, Osama, I don't know, Saddam Hussein, Barack Hussein? I'm going insane. I don't know what to think, Blue Sky. That's what brings us to today. But the Lord will reveal the truth, because he's coming like a thief. In the night, the thief is coming. Are you going to be ready when he comes? Father God, what does it say in the very first verses of the Old Testament in the book of Genesis? God spoke this into existence. He's going to speak. He's going to speak, and the world is going to take notice. He's going to speak to his son like a Jewish father to a young bridegroom. Go get your bride. It's time. I've been preaching and preaching and preaching forever that there's going to be a major earthquake. It's going to, what was old is going to come into the present, is new. What we see in the Bible is going to come to pass again in this day, in the day of the church age. I got a warning for you all. It's over. The church age is over. We are just sitting here on the edge of our seats, and pretty soon we're going to just be catapulted up into the clouds to meet Jesus. When Jesus in Matthew 20, was it 27? Let me read this to you. I'm telling you, right now, there have been earthquakes off the charts. There's a young man, and I'm going to do a video later. I can't think of his name because, and he's predicting a major, massive earthquake like the world has never seen. And he's been right on the money. And he's predicting this right now. I've been saying for as long as I've been on here that the big sign of the rapture, and it won't be a sign for long because we'll be gone, is going to be a major earthquake. Times of trouble and the winds and the waves with perplexity, and that's happening now. We've got Hurricane Lee coming in, and is it Hurricane Ma? They're expecting a Category 5 to hit. What else happens? What happened in was it 2011 when that earthquake, that 9.0 earthquake hit Japan, Fukushima. A tsunami, waves roaring with perplexity. We've got 2 hurricanes heading right now. Just as I was coming on, we've had the wildfires in Maui and Canada and Greece and British Columbia, these wildfires out of control. Nothing like we've seen in Maui. What's happening in Maui now after the devastation and the death and destruction? What's happening in Hawaii just as I was coming on the air? The Kilauea volcano is erupting as we speak. I always said the rapture is going to take place and it's going to follow in line with the crucifixion and the resurrection. We're going to be resurrected into the clouds to meet the Lord in the air. But what happened? Let me take you to Matthew 27. I'm going to begin at verse 49. The rest said, let us see whether Elias will come to save him. This is as he's being crucified. And behold, Jesus, when he had cried again with a loud voice, yielded up the ghost. This is when Jesus died on the cross. And behold, the veil of the temple was rent in twain from the top to the bottom, and the earth did quake, and the rocks rent, and the graves were opened, and the dead, many bodies of the saints which slept arose. The dead arose and came out of the graves after the resurrection and went into the holy city and appeared unto many. There's going to be a major earthquake. The ground is going to quake so loud that the dead in Christ are going to rise. And then we which are alive and remain, we're going to be caught up with them. And same as in Luke, and there appeared the sign of the Son of Man coming in the clouds with great glory. He didn't touch down. He came to receive the church, and this is it. And this Rosh Hashanah this year, I've always been looking at Rosh Hashanah, and it wasn't until I had some, I'm going to have to find that young man that put it all together, and I agree with him. I think we're probably going to be going home any time now. Yep, I got the link. I just can't put it up here. But that's what's happening. I really believe that. I think we're going home this month. I really do. I really, 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 truly do. Just got in from Flint, Michigan. I'm tired, hungry, and it's been. Our last offering was, I don't know, it was Brother Rob, $10, and our ministry is hurting, so please pray about giving to our ministry, even if it's $1. That's I can chip in the rest to get somebody a cup of coffee or something. But pray to be found worthy to escape all these things. And we've got Biden is, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. I wake up every morning and turn on the news to see if he's still alive. He's up in years. He's very confused, and he embarrassed us all in Vietnam. He was rambling on, and they actually had to cut the microphone. While he's rambling on incoherently, you got Donald Trump, who they're trying to crucify in a way. You got Donald Trump at the football game throwing footballs to the crowd. He's up there signing footballs and tossing footballs at 78 years old or whatever he is. And Biden says in Vietnam, right before they cut his microphone, that I want to go to bed. He told the people in Vietnam, I want to go to bed now. It's an embarrassment. It's a black eye. It's every person that ever fought for this country. I can't believe the things that are taking place. I just really can't believe. I hope you all have a very blessed day today. I'm going to try to come back live at 7 o'clock this evening. And I'm going to sign off with this, if I can play around here. Bear with me.